Okay, let's get to it. Drum roll, please.
All right, this is for Wendy Williams, and it's also going into the input of something that she wanted to know about herself. Is saying that she wanted other people to know her the way she feels inside, the way she know herself, and that she's not a complete stranger on how people feel about her. She's been taken into consideration. She's been watching her language and her outputs. It's very hard for her to see that, and she's been reading the comments and seeing what people have said, and also hearing how others have come against her because of it. I do see something with her coming in a new way of trying to explain what is going on. She might have a show that she appear on. She's specifically dealing with a lot right now, but it's overcoming. It is coming to an end where she doesn't want to deal with it that way any longer. I do believe that she has some new doctors that are stepping in, are trying to help her, including with her foot. I do see that she's going to have a show offering as well. And something with podcasts. I do see her and her son coming back, united, where he's going to be more involved, that he will have a lot to do with Wendy Williams. He's the best person for his mother right now, although it might come in a way of someone else working with her. This person is very, very large in entertainment. People do know her, and know him as well, but they do believe that he could do better with her. It's also saying that it's allowing her to understand what she's going through and not to be hard on herself, but sometimes you have to take a little time for yourself. I also see that she's willing to work with her ex-husband as well. I don't know if that's something that she really wants to be out, to come out. I don't think she wants anyone to know about that. But I do believe that she's more secretive than people give her credit for. I also know that she has been doing some things that she shouldn't be doing, but she's allowed to do what she wants. She do believe that this is the reason why she's feeling this way, because she has been taken advantage of. And I also feel like she want to work with another person that has the talk show to see if it's a term that she can take over. And I do believe that she'll end up finding her way, but I also do believe that this is something that she's been hiding for a long time, that she's always felt this way, that she's very hard on herself. She doesn't give herself a break. She does believe that this is the time for her to find herself and do things in a way to try to show her fans that she's all right. And there's another clip that's going to come out to prove that. But right now, she's willing to do whatever it takes to become the way she needs to be for her fans. She does not want to lose her fan base, and she do protect other people's information. She does not come against anyone that don't want her to speak of certain things. She holds a lot of information back. This might be the reason why it's scaring her inside, to make her feel like she has to speak when she doesn't want to speak. I do believe she's holding a lot of people's secrets, and may also do something with her illness that she's not saying much about that. And she's also speaking of things that she don't want to speak of. This is new for her to be in the front, like on the front line of her, exposing her information for others. She doesn't know how to handle that. That calls her to be very, very careless, and sometimes very strong opinionated. She doesn't want no one to take over her. And as you can see, she's very hard on herself, but she's also, eager to show people she's controlling things the way she wants to control it. She doesn't want people to speak anything of her other than what she wants them to know. And she doesn't want people to think that she's, treated as, maybe the sickness have taken over her and she doesn't know how to make her own decisions. She does. And she wants everybody to know that she's fine and she will be back. But I do believe there's something of the cat. Okay, it's something of her family coming back together. She might end up back with this same person, or she might end up leaving so leaving something in the past and coming to something even better. I do believe that it's going to be her time to shine. She has been trying to show everyone that she is going to be okay. It has been hard on her, but she's very strong. It's a lot going for her, and she does want to get back to work sooner or later. She doesn't feel like anything is better than her working and earning her own. She is very strong and adamant, and she does have a way of knowing how to make money and doing things. She has many ideas, and she's great at what she does. And I do believe that she's going to make it through no matter what. And she's going to take her time this time. She's not going to fight with anyone. She's just going to learn how to be quiet, and she's going to tell what she wants to tell. She doesn't want nobody to hang around her to see if she's doing wrong. This is what's enabling her way of being who she is. She's from New York, so well, she's she's from areas of her life to know she's very adamant about who she is. It doesn't matter where she goes or where she's from. I believe she's from New Jersey, but she has more of a New Yorker way in her to stand out. She doesn't take bullshit, and she wants everybody to understand that she's gonna do what she wants to do. She's been this way, and she doesn't worry about it too much. But something make her stay in a way of looking at everybody like, please don't look at me this way. I can't deal with it. But being who she is, she's very vocal. She does voice her meanings. Well, the way she feels in a way to make other people understand. She does this for business. Literature, English, and all this stuff is her major. She does know how to express herself without even using someone to show that it's like an anchor, someone that's holding her down or someone that's forcing her to speak out. She doesn't. There's no way, because she's very strong and adamant about the things she means, and when she says it, she means it. And it's also saying there's a lot of people waiting for her to overcome this, and she will. I do believe it's time for people to relax and stop meddling in her business and allow her to do what she wants to do. Although this was her profession, she done this very well, but she always sat pretty. This is the main thing to make herself feel beautiful and pretty and good at what she do. She has to look her best. She doesn't feel like the camera captures it. It's always want to make her look like she's a mess. This also makes her very angry. It's also voicing an opinion of saying, how can you do this? How can you do that? And she's wondering, how can you even make me do this when I'm not ready? So she feel like it's time for her to take a nap. She wants to take a nap. Or if she wants to stand out, she wants to stand out all the way. She wants all her glamorous jewels on. She wants to be able to speak in an articulate way. She wants to bring, the crew back together as well. She's hoping to work with the same people. There is a gathering coming, and it's something with her. She is going to meet with some new friends. I do see her going out on ventures. I do see her doing new things, and she's going to share that part. She doesn't know anything about this podcast, but it's interesting that they will try to make her think about this. She doesn't know if that's what she want to do. Although radio or anything of such are being behind the microphone is her best asset, but she doesn't know if that's what she wants to do. She likes to be in front of the camera, and she's also a Cancer, so sometimes she feel like most people don't understand how emotional they are. They get attached to everyone they deal with, and they want everyone to know that they hurt every time someone isn't there for them. So she do expect for people to understand what kind of person she is, not to be too hard on her, because she doesn't have anything. She's not fake. She doesn't have anything to hide, but she do want to go out. She feel like this would be the best time of her life to enjoy it with friends and company. I do see that coming in, and I do see a new, maybe an interest, someone that you thought about, someone that you really want to hang with, or someone, maybe a relationship, a friendship that turns into a serious relationship. I also see something of a hiatus, or something, maybe you go on a journey, like a retreat of also renewing your spirit, and opening up to the universe. And I do find that everything that you earn is always going to be there. You're going to earn and earn, but I don't think that nothing will come against of this person that you will become will be much better than the Wendy Williams that most of us know. I also see that you're trying not to worry about that. You're trying not to worry about, the input of others if you're broke or not. You don't care what they think, but you do believe this is why I want to look my best. I never want to look broke in my life. And you don't have to think about the person that you work with before, if they're going to try to cheat you or they're going to do anything to hurt you. But I do believe they want some new crew to come. They feel like the new crew will help you better because it's something about the same output in believing in you in ways that you couldn't fulfill will come against you, because these are the same ones that always put you forward and they always want to see you at your best. So anything you do wrong will come against you. You don't need that. And you don't need no one looking at you wrong and telling you that you can't do this and you can't do that. It's a matter of you trying to remember who you are and stand into your own, your own way of dealing with it, which is hard to say when you don't give yourself more than you give others. So you have to take time. Maybe you need to rest. Maybe you need to find yourself. But I do believe a vacation or a trip or a getaway or something of a retreat, something of doing something that you always want to do without others finding out. Maybe staying there for a couple days, couple weeks, a couple months, whatever it takes to make you feel like this is what you need. I do believe a gathering that's coming is going to make you see these things, and new people is going to come up. They're going to show you that they have been there, but I think you're going to move on. I also think that there's things that you really don't want to discuss. It's going to start challenging you to see how you're going to bring it to perspective. Maybe this new opening, this new broadening way of, expressing yourself will be good for you. But underneath the fluence is never good for you. But I do believe it's something about you that don't know what it is as of now, how you're going to take to it, how you're going to go about it. But it does show that you're very strong, and whatever comes your way, you will be okay. I also see that you don't need to worry about releasing too much too fast to the press. I do believe that you have been able to see that you don't want to lay there and take it. You want to get up and you want to show them that you can make it and you can do what you did before. But I do believe it's something with your clothes that make you stand up. Maybe you need a new stylist, maybe you need a new hairstyle. It's something with the way you look. It's always made you feel better about yourself. I think you need a new wardrobe. Something with the new wardrobe. It's something that takes you into the place of your mind to make you feel better. It's just that. It's a retreat. Go gathering up your senses and just making yourself feel lovely. It's nothing wrong to, you know, take yourself on a vacation, just by yourself, where you don't have to worry about no one doing anything but treating you the way you ought to be, which you are feeling fierce. This is a great thing to know that most people don't know. These tapes are very old, and if they think that this is still you, then that's what they're gonna see you as. But I don't think it's gonna come into, stopping your pinnacles or stopping your progress or whatever it is that you want to do, because it does show it's gonna happen anyway. So I'm going to leave it like that and say that the the Wendy Williams that everyone was used to seeing doing what she loves is still there. But the people that are coming in your life, they're better than before, and you're going to have lots of fun and lots of memories, and you're going to make more money on this show that you might not even know. Although it could be canceled, but I see that you're going to do everything in your power to show them that you're ready to do it and you're ready to come back to work. So try to take your vacation out, take your trip, and do what you have to do to release some of this old, energy that's bottled up to make you look the way you did before and come back brand new. I also, in a personal touch, will say try to gain a little weight. Make them see that you plumping out, oozing out in the right way, instead of looking at you as though something is really very, very wrong. Because half of us could be sick and we don't like to show nobody. Remember who you are. You like to look your greatest, your fittest at all times. Stay that way, and God bless. Thank you.